I'm Paula Darnell with Books by the Bushel, and we sell children's books from about birth to about grade 1. I started Books by the Bushel in 2009 in the garage and basement in my house in Georgia. We have grown every year since we started in 2009. So we stick with that little niche in the market, and we do really well with that. We sell about 2,500 books a day right now that go out of this warehouse. When we decided to move back up here, we were living in Georgia where I started my business. We looked in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and all over southwestern Ohio. As soon as we pulled into Versailles with our realtor, we kind of said to each other later, it was this feel of small town community, but I was more interested in what did it look like business-wise. There was a lot of business. We drove by Midmark and Weaver Eggs, and I thought, well, if they can handle that kind of business in a small town where you're worried, am I going to be able to get the employees I need? Am I going to be able to sustain my business here? It just seemed that this was the place that would work for me. So when we realized that we were outgrowing the building that we put up on our piece of property outside of town, we started looking around and where can we go? What should we do? Should we look for a place to rent and lease, or do we want to build? And we met with the village. We actually went to a village council meeting and met with all of the village leaders, and they gave us input into what was available here, where it was available. So it was a big thing for me that they felt, even as small as I felt like I was, they felt it was a really important piece of their community to have me here. So that was a lot of the reason why we stayed. I do like seeing the new businesses go up. For instance, our neighbors here, and then the Bowler store. Seeing the smaller businesses like me that are going up in the village and seeing success right here. A lot of times I think people think, well, if you're not in a big city, you're not going to succeed as a business. And I think the exact opposite. You're going to succeed here because they give you that one-on-one support that you don't always get in a big city. And the environment right now, with the support that you get and the people that are there to support you in the village, it's a great time to come in here. I would not be where I'm at right now if I hadn't decided to move here. Just plain and simple.